Maston home buyers are happy people. They enjoy their superbly constructed homes, customized to meet their needs and desires at a cost that's affordable.
Oh, we're thrilled. We love it. We absolutely love it. Yeah, every day when I come home from work, boy, it's like as soon as I hit that driveway, you know, I just can't wait, you know. It's like walking into a brand new house every day, and we've been here for a year, you know.
It feels like home.
It's very comforting. You know, we got the house that we planned on, and Maston helped us do that. So, you know, it's a very comforting, good feeling to know that we got what we wanted. One of the major benefits that we've experienced in building our home from Maston was, you know, everything exceeded our expectations in size of our rooms, the normal size rooms. Our rooms are larger than that, and, you know, we have larger closets, and we have the ability to expand the way this house is manufactured, that, you know, we have bonus areas that we can build into, and, you know, there's a lot of room for growth.
Well, when we decided that we were wanting to build a home instead of going to look around and buy one, we looked at a lot of options because it took a lot of time. We probably invested a couple years in the looking for the land and the looking for someone to build. And, you know, we looked at the contemporary, you know, home builders like stick building. And, you know, I didn't like that as much just because of the fact that as they build them, you know, in each phase of the construction, you're out in the elements. So, you know, you have the constant threat of lots of rain and just going to mess up the structure. But that's when I kind of started looking towards the modular. And I looked at a lot of modular companies online, and we even visited a few outlets. And I just really liked what that industry had to offer, where everything was built in indoors in a controlled climate, and the efficiency of it is a lot better because, you know, they've got everybody right there who, they're carpenters, they're electricians, all that under one roof, so that, you know, you don't have the risk of the overruns like you have with regular stick building. And, you know, nowhere else can they guarantee that you'll have a house by this number of months and for this price. I mean, you just can't find that anywhere.
As far as the customizing, there were a few things we wanted to change, and so we just went to our sales representative and, you know, asked were these things changeable, and the answer was yes.
We made a lot of modifications, and they were great about it, helped us out step by step through it, showed us what we could and couldn't do, and there was a lot that I wanted to do, and they worked with me, and we got it done, and I couldn't be happier.
So making modifications to the house was a very easy process. We just sat with our building representative, and they guided us through what was available, and actually there was a lot more available than we thought. So making the modifications that we did worked out great. You know, we got exactly what we wanted. We
started looking at different floor plans of houses, in which we figured would be, you know, within our price range, and that was for the typical stick building. And when we came to Maston and we saw these houses that were by the square foot significantly less than what you would pay a stick builder, then we said, well, hey, we might as well just pay the same amount we were planning and just get almost twice the house for the same money. For the cost per square foot for our home, nobody was able to match it. We got several upgrades that if we did not elect to go with Maston, we would not previously been able to get with another builder. So the overall quality and purchase price was definitely the deciding factor. We placed our home order in May, and we actually were planning on moving in January, and actually Maston finished it in September. So much to our surprise, it worked out even better for us.
And I thought they did quote us a timeline too, and I thought there's no way. And they did it though. They beat our timeline. They beat it. I don't have a lot of experience with building, but I do have a brother-in-law who, I guess he's a contractor. And he came over here and he was just looking at different details of the house, you know. And we were outside, and he looked underneath the crawl space. You know, he was mainly just curious, opening the door to see, you know, how much room I had. And he looked and he saw the basic structure framework underneath the house. And he went on and on about that. He was amazed by telling me, you know, things that I don't understand about how structurally that has more support than most stick building ways, but he was very impressed with that. And so of course I was too.
one of the secondary benefits to building a Maston home was our energy savings that we did not anticipate, being that it's qualifies as one of the more energy efficient homes. The power company was able to provide us a significant cost savings to us, and that was a definite advantage to building this house.
I tell you, our last house was, what, maybe a third the size of this one, you think?
Yes.
And our power bill was more expensive there than it is here. And that was a nice house. That house was built in 1996, so it had what I thought to be all of the new modern efficiencies, but still, this house being 3 times the size, our power bill is actually usually less than what that was.
The total amazement from start to finish, through talking to friends and relaying what we went through, the experience, building with Maston, people just were shocked. Other people haven't had such a great experience like we have. So
Nothing but compliments.
if I could advise somebody who's building a new home, I'd tell them to find a builder that they can trust, and definitely we found that within Maston.
Make sure you make a stop by Maston Homes just to see what they have to offer, and you won't be disappointed. There's no way we could have got the quality, the size house, and the home that meets all of our needs and exceeds them for the amount of money that we pay going anywhere else other than Maston.
It's impressive to know we pulled it off.